Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So in today's video we're going to be talking all about Kendall Insurance. If you're starting a business that is more geared towards fire hazard and skincare, I believe you need to have some sort of insurance. I think maybe every business in general, but since I started the candle making, I've been part of a Facebook group that really talk about insurance. So it was something that I looked into before I actually even launched my website, because I didn't want any problem or anything. No matter the amount of testing you have done, something could go wrong. So it's always important that you protect yourself and you protect your customers, and also make sure that you have insurance. At the beginning stage, I researched on insurance and where to get some from. There were some that were recommended in the Facebook group that I actually looked at, but most of them were like paying like a huge sum of money upfront, like paying a yearly plan upfront, and it was like around $500 or 500 something dollars or 400 and something dollars, which when you break down it comes to like around 30 something or $40 a month or $50 a month, which makes sense monthly. But starting out as a small business, I just didn't want to take on that cost and then put and like get an insurance that I have to pay for annually when I don't know where my business is going, where it is leading, and all of this. I didn't want to go that route. Before I tell you what I did, I just want to say I am not an insurance expert. I am just telling you my process and what I did. Maybe this video may be helpful to somebody starting out, because it can be a little daunting having all this information thrown at you. So I'm just telling you what I did, so maybe you can use that to do the same for yourself. So what I did was I went onto Google and I typed in Kendall Insurance, and then Liberty Mutual popped up. And Liberty Mutual has been an insurance company that a lot of people talked about in the Kendall group. And I think my dad's car insurance and our car insurance is under Liberty Mutual. I don't know, but I think so. So when I saw Liberty Mutual, I decided to just go with it and see what is up there. So on the website they asked me to put in my zip code so I can find like a local office, and that was exactly what I did. The insurance company is literally 3 minutes away from my house. Okay, which is something I really like, because if I have a question or I have a problem and then I call and they are not picking, I can just drive to the office, which really worked for me. So I called them, and the guy there was really nice. He talked to me on the phone, asked me my process of making the candle and any additional questions, whether I have LLC or I am sole proprietor, or I have an employee, whether I work from home or I have an office. All of those things, they ask you a lot of questions to make sure the insurance is right for you. So I told him I was looking for general liability insurance and also product liability insurance. I think that's what it's called. So he asked me where I got that from, and I told him this is the two things that were recommended in the group, and he was like, okay, he's going to just look at everything and get back to me with a policy and I'll read through it. So he got back to me like I believe the next day or 2 days after with a policy. I looked through it. So I have my policy in front of me. I'm just going to tell you guys what it actually entails. So it entails up to $1 million per occurrence, and then a total of $2 million. I believe that is a year. And then it also entails something called product completed operation aggregate limit, which is $2 million, and personal and advertising injury limit, which is $1 million, and damage to premises rented to you limit, which is $300,000, and the medical expenses, which is $15,000 per person. So that's what it entails. It looks pretty okay to me. at least for a startup. So I read through it, and I read through everything, and then I signed it and got back to him. He was quick with everything. I really liked the customer service and everything. So they told me everything I needed to do with my billing and everything. They gave me options, and I went with the monthly billing. Of course, I think if you choose annually, the price reduce a tiny bit, but like I said earlier, I do not know where my business is heading, so I just didn't want to come into that. So I chose monthly, and I did like an automatic payment, so I just don't forget. So I just have my billing in front of me, so I can give you guys real figures. So the first amount that I paid was $83. I think the total of the insurance for a year was $500, almost close to $500. And the first amount I paid the first amount I paid was $83.40, and then afterwards I am going to be paying $41.66 for the rest of the year. That's what I am going to pay. So yeah, that's just how I went about with my insurance. So I have insurance through Liberty Mutual. If you want to use the same company, just Google your local Liberty Mutual business insurance company, or just go to their website, put in your zip code, and they will help you. It was really helpful. They were really nice. They got back to me pretty quick through emails, and like I was fine. You can call them on the phone, but I answer my email pretty quickly too, especially my business email. So when they got back to me, I just didn't have to call back. I just have to type, and then they got back to me right back. So when they got back to me, the questions that I had pertaining to insurance, specific questions, and I emailed them back, and they got back to me with an answer, and I was satisfied with the whole thing. So yeah, that's my process with getting a business insurance. I think they were nice. They were pretty nice. Yeah, if you have any question, let me know in the comments what your question is, and I'll answer it. If I'm not able to give you an answer, I will tell you as well, because this is more of like a professional side, and that is not my profession. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe and thumbs up this video. It helps my video get pushed by YouTube when you thumbs up. So thumbs up, subscribe, and do all of that fun stuff, and I'll catch you in my next video. So until then, stay blessed and beautiful.